Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. या देवी सूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना श्रुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुधाभिः भुवि रामकृष्णः रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रियां तद्भावरञ्जिताकारां जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणे जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चात्वेषविघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्मकृताय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृता यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकम् सत्यं परं धीमहि सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं मृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। जयति जगति माया यस्य कायाधवस्ते वचनरचनमेकं केवलं चाकलय्य ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं ब्रह्मपुत्रं नतोऽस्मि व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितीर्षतां तमोऽन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम् यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात् सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्।
शुश्रूषो श्रद्ददानस्य वासुदेवकथा रुचिः स्यान्महत्सेवया विप्राः पुण्यतीर्थनिषेवनात्। मातृमान् पितृमान् आचार्यवान् पुरुषो वेद is the Veda Vakyam. This Veda Vakyam is explained in this shloka. Mahatsevaya Shushushaha Jayate Shravana Icha Jayate Vasudeva Kathayam Ruchihi Jayate. Through serving the Mahat, all these benefits happen. This is the assertion in Bhagavatam. Matruman, Pitruman, Acharyavan, Purusho Veda is the assertion in the Upanishad. The idea is a happy family with dharmic goals in mind is a need for the society. Not only a healthy family, a dharmic family, wherein the child can grow at the very young age itself with dharmic ideals. So Mahat is the word which can mean father, mother, guru and sadhus. That is why in Veda itself, father and mother are considered as grandest sadhus. Matru devo bhava, pitru devo bhava, then only acharya devo bhava. So this is the instruction to the child, one who comes to the Gurukula. What does it mean? You have to consider your Mata and Pita as the divine one. So indirectly it means when this person grows as Mata and Pita, he should conduct himself as a dharmic person and a divine personality. So it is the responsibility of every citizen in the society to live and to teach and to learn dharmic way of life. Nowadays it is completely ulta. So the people in the society consider that there is nothing wrong if I violate dharma. If a sannyasi violates dharma, that is wrong. Everybody accepts. If a leader violates dharma, then it is a crime. But if I violate dharma, it is not a crime. This is the accepted norm in the present day society. How it has come? Because of the absence of dharmic ideals in the family setup. A healthy family means not only physical health or economic health, there must be emotional health and spiritual health. Because human being requires all these types of health for his happy life, individually and socially also. For moksha prayatna, dharma must be there. For dharma, family must be there. Family setup is very important. Therefore only Shastra says, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. When these three become Devaha, then naturally Atiti Devo. You will behave with the unknown person in a rightful way. So, a child which grows in the absence of this healthy atmosphere is really an unfortunate one. And that happened due to a conspiracy by the other cultures, Macaulay's educational system. That system brings nothing but slaves. But in our culture, the education system was a conducive system to live a healthy life in his personal life and social life. So absence of satsanga in child's life is nothing but a curse to the child. Because the child grows with imaginary and impractical goals. Regarding imaginary goal, a mother elephant showing a bird telling to child elephant, see how nicely that fellow is flying. You are not flying. It is small. When small bird can fly, why can't you fly? Like that, mother elephant says to child elephant. The poor child elephant, what it will think? It completely trusts the Mother elephant. When my mother is not happy with my capacity, then that must be a true one. So it feels very offended. What I can do, I am not able to do, and I am not able to satisfy my mother. But the problem here is with the mother. Present day family situation is like that one. So the child, as even the child is born, imaginary and impractical goals are given to the child. What is that? You have to become so and so. No parent teach the child, you have to become a noble person. And even if a noble person goes on the street, the mother will threaten the child to feed food. If you don't take food, I will hand over you to that person. A person who is committed for spiritual life, a monk, goes on the road. He has to teach that this is the person who has given up everything for the sake of our religious society, religious ideals. This should be taught. But what is taught? If you don't take food, I will hand over you to that person. When a monk travels in a bus or train, what is taught? So the child is really unfortunate. About the impractical goal, my Gurudev used to tell. There were two donkeys happily living. So there was a circus company which wanted one donkey for its circus. So somehow they managed to catch hold of one donkey and took it. This another donkey escaped, but not happy without the friend, so was searching. After 6 months, somehow, fortunately, it could find out that friend in a circus company. When everybody was sleeping, that time it went and talked to that friend. Hey, you are caught by circus walas. How you are living here? I felt very bad for your condition. Yes, I also feel very bad. Daily they are beating me and asking me to do some circus exercise. I am not happy here. Chalo, we'll go. I will arrange for your release. We'll go like that. Then that circus donkey told, no, I cannot run away suddenly like this. 6 months I have to wait. There is a possibility for me for a bright future. What possibility? You will have a bright future in circus. Then that circus donkey told, there is a daughter of circus company owner. She is also undergoing training. And whenever she doesn't perform the circus exercise properly, the owner used to tell to the daughter, if you don't perfect the exercise within 6 months, I will marry you to this donkey. Somehow she will not perfect, that confident I have. So she will be married to me only. So I will become owner. So I am waiting for it. This is called impractical goal in life. Goal should be fixed. What is practical for human mind? What is the need of a human mind? Security, peace, happiness. That is the need. Whether you live in a forest or live in a city, live in a palace, live in a hut, live as poor, live as rich, live as educated, live as illiterate, whatever may be your condition, these three things are necessary for your life. Nobody teaches this. So the children grow with imaginary and impractical goals. And to get that, they grow as a selfish entity, never bothered about the society in which I am living, the nation in which I am living, the culture, the religion to which I belong to, never bothered. It is not the fault of a child. All the society, including the government, then parent, then general society, don't give the actual goal for human mind. So he grows as a selfish and pleasure-seeking, arrogant and ignorant person. Everywhere ignorance galore. You open social media and see the comments for any news item. Any news item. Arrogant comments, ignorant comments, selfish comments. Through social media, you can know the thought process of the society. There is no place for patriotism, commitment for protecting the land, our heritage, our culture, our religion, our spiritual ideals, our arts, our music. So these are all the treasures given by our elders, our ancestors, with lot of sacrifice. The even political freedom which the India is enjoying now is because of sacrifice of 5 million people. And having got that, if you don't take care of this nation, the culture, the heritage, what for this freedom? Understood? So no teachings on social values or personal values. There is no psychological health in the learning process. There is no moral health. There is no spiritual health. So with this type of education system, when the child grows, what will be his life? His life will be fighting the shadows. Whole life he is fighting the shadows, chasing the shadows. There is no emotional bond with parent, family members, society, religion, nation. And always majority are involved in imaginary friends with Facebook and other social media things. In that Facebook, the portfolio also is a cheating one. You can post any photo and change your name. So people go into trap. And recently, I came to know there is a thing called digital arrest. People intrude your digital activity and call you as though pretending as officials, then cheat the bank account. Yesterday or day before yesterday, one mother lost 3.8 crore rupees for this fraud. 3.8 crore rupees. It has come in news. You are arrested digitally. That was the message. So that mother got frightened and they told, you have sent on a parcel and there is a drug in that parcel. You are the cause of that. Therefore, you are arrested digitally. Nothing happens like that. There is no digital arrest. But it happened. Even the Prime Minister of the nation has to clarify. The police or the government official department doesn't do any of these things. 2,140 crore rupees are stolen away by this internet frauds in 1 year from India. Why? You are the scapegoat because you are not given anything how to handle your life. So you chase the shadow. The entire society is in chaos, having no direction for life. What for this life? Is it for becoming a doctor? and live with patience whole life? Or is it for becoming a government official and take bribe whole service? Or is it to become an engineer and cheat the society? What for our life? In spite of having treasures of knowledge to lead a happy, peaceful and safe life, our own nation is the victim of this education system. So the loss is insecurity, frustration, and being cheated by others. Why? Matruman, Pitruman, Acharyavan, Nasti. Yesterday I told, mother doesn't know, father also doesn't know. Even if they know, they don't value it. Even if they value it and teach, they don't follow it. So who will take care of the child? And there are other things also. Divorce, separation, single parent, so many problems. This is the gift we got from other cultures. It's a conspiracy. The very education system has to go through a dramatic change. So the search for sadhus starts after getting frustration in life, failures in life, being cheated by others in life. And if a person gets, it is nothing but grace. Because up to 30 years or 40 years, he doesn't know who is Bhagavan Krishna, who is Bhagavan Rama, who is Bhagavan Ramakrishna, who is Shankaracharya. But he knows Tendulkar, this wala, that wala, cinema walas. And people don't know even Ramayana Mahabharata characters. A fellow went to USA. That citizen, USA citizen asked, do you know the Gita? This fellow from India who went from India asked, which Gita? I don't know her. Bhagavad Gita. This is the condition. The so-called elite institutions doesn't teach anything. And all are chasing these shadows, getting some PhDs, getting some MNC job. This is not the goal of life. Getting seats in elite institutions. So entire education system is nothing but a materialistic one. So everybody should think over and do their best as much as possible to create a society wherein a healthy family exists. Very important. For moksha prayatna, dharma must be there. For dharma, family must be there. Family setup is very important. Therefore only Shastra says, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. When these three become Devaha, then naturally Atiti Devo. You will behave with the unknown person in a rightful way. Nowadays, behaving with the known people also is not in rightful way. Husband cheats wife, wife cheats husband, children cheat parent. How many children below 13 years or 14 years have Facebook account? Even though it is given, you cannot open an account. They tell wrong age and have the account. It is for their benefit, but they are not aware of it. How many children drive vehicle, car, motorcycle below 18 years? Who gives them to drive? Parents, idiot parent. When they get into accident, they come and cry to me. Yesterday it happened. One mother was coming and crying. I told, who gave this? So, Satsanga will be useful if it is given a taste by the parent. That is why varieties of lectures and classes are available in the internet. Nothing works. People go for window shopping. This Swami, that Swami. Nothing works because there is no foundation. What the person gets in Satsanga, whether it is from mother or father or any other teacher or elders in the society, what the Satsanga can give, minimum it should give an idea that you are not a beggar. Don't continue to beg. You are not a beggar. Have some self-dignity. You have something to give to the society. This idea should be put. Nowadays, the society has become so beggarly, even to cast a vote, they take money. The citizenship and voting rights came to every individual after so much of sacrifice by the elders. This fellow is so beggarly, even for what purpose he sells his right human dignity. Even for few marks he goes for copy. Even for a small government job, he gives bribe or he takes bribe. Small favor. A peon also in the government office takes bribe, even to put a chapa. Kya beggarly? So this beggarly mind will be wiped off only in Satsanga. Because in Satsanga, what is shown? Your glorious face is shown. Your self-dignity is shown. That you are not an ordinary person. Shrinvant Vishwe Amritasya Putra. Now you understand how much value this Vedantic teaching and how much need this Vedantic teaching to the society. This Vedantic teaching should spread to the entire society, irrespective of the religious denomination. Because it is talking about your dignity, your glory. So, sadhus teach or try to teach the glory of the individual. When the person comes to Satsanga, scriptural Sangha, it is too late. 40 years. 40 years you cannot change yourself. Because foundation is too much. Wrong foundation, it has gone deep. It is like a rich person adopted a boy who was begging on the road. After adopting the child, the boy, the person told, hereafter you cannot beg, because whatever you require is given here. You should not beg. The boy is habituated for picking up something eatable from the road and eat, from the garbage and eat. They told, don't do all these things. You are given a new life. So they gave him nice dress and admitted him in a school, beautiful school, and sent him by car to create self-respect in his mind. The boy also thought, yes, whatever my requirement is fulfilled, so I should not do any of the past things. So the driver dropped the boy near the gate. The boy has to go towards the classroom. While going on the ground, he found a 5-star chocolate. Immediately he bowed down and took it and ate it. Then when he came back to home, the mummy who has adopted the child asked, did you take anything and ate from the mud? No. Why should I eat? You have given everything. Then they showed the photo. He felt very bad. So this was done by the parent only to verify how he behaves when he finds a chocolate on the road. Then again, mother gave counseling. My dear, you can carry the suitcase of 5-star chocolate with you, but don't do this. He agreed. After a few days, again he found some other eatable packet on the table of the classroom. Nobody was there. So he saw this side, that side, and he ate it. Then again parent showed the photo. Why you do this? It belongs to someone. How can you eat which is not belong to you? Then he felt very bad. Slowly he was trying to own up his own dignity. This is what happens in Satsanga. Even Bhagavan has owned up us. And he is providing everything whatever required. But still, our Purva Vasana is there, na? Go and take something garbage. Either from the road, or from the internet, or from the movie, or from any entertainment, or from friend, or you understand now? So it is a uphill task for sadhus to bring this person to the satsanga. Emotionally. He has come to satsanga physically. The transformation doesn't happen. Unless this transformation happens, unless a person owns up his relative dignity as a human being by dharmic way of life, he cannot go next stage of owning up spiritual dignity. What is that spiritual dignity which Shastra wants to give? Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. You know the Lord, you are the Lord. This is a spiritual gift from the Shastra. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. In our parampara, there is a story for this. Raja Drashta Raja Bhavati. A Raja who doesn't have successor declared that there will be a competition in a exhibition ground. Raja will be hiding in that campus. Anybody who finds that Raja in that campus will become Raja. This was the announcement. Morning 6 o'clock, the exhibition ground will be opened, and evening 6 o'clock, the Raja will be selected. Participants, qualified age group 20 to 25. Young man is required, so that he can train and he can become the future Raja. All the youth started walking. So 12 hours I have to work hard. Somehow I will find out the king and I will become a Raja. This was the goal for everyone. So all youngsters started walking towards that exhibition ground. One fellow who came from village was going on the road. A monk was there. He stopped him and asked, where you are going? Oh, you don't know? Swamiji, like this it was announced. I am going to participate. Oh, you want victory? Yes, certainly, for that only. Then, if possible, take my advice. You may get victory. What is that advice? Don't stop anywhere as long as you don't find Raja. Go forward. Don't stop anywhere as long as you don't find the Raja, or as long as evening 6 p.m. Go forward. This was the advice given to him. So that fellow took the advice into his heart and participated. As even he entered, he found so many people, thousands of youngsters were there in the competition. Then seeing the crowd itself, oh, this much crowd, that too from city boys. I am from village. that inferiority complex will be there, you know. I am from poor family. These are all encroached his mind. Then somehow let the Lord decide my fate. No fees, no loss. If I get, nice, otherwise also okay. But I will follow the instruction given by that monk. So as even he was searching, the participants have to go everywhere in that exhibition campus and find out where the king is. Raja will not be in disguise. He will be in with Raja's attire only, but hiding somewhere. So as even they walked, they found hotels, canteens, free food, idli, vada, dosai. So people went for eating and found there no Raja is there. Some after eating took little rest. Some started chatting. Then this boy entered the canteen, ate something and saw nowhere Raja is found, then moved. Like that, there was library, there was cinema hall, there was giant wheel. Everywhere he searched. At the middle of the ground, there was a temple. So he has searched all places except the temple campus. And he found while entering, so many thousands of people were in searching mode. After as even time goes, he found, so some group is settled with hotel canteen, some are in restroom, some are in particular library, some are in cinema hall. There are some group, hey, I saw you 10 years before. Hurry, you are here. How are they? Started talking and gone. And he found only 3 or 4 are continuing the search. So he wondered why these fellows entered. To see cinema they entered or what? To read books they entered or what? To eat in the canteen they entered or what? Entering purpose is for what? To find out the Raja and becoming Raja. Anyhow, he continued his search. Finally, he came to the temple campus and found there also Raja was not there. So he tried to enter the Garbhagriha. There also Raja was not there. Then he prayed. There was a Shivalinga. Temple means Garbhagriha, Garbhagriha means Shivalinga. Bhagavan was there. So he prayed to that Bhagavan. Bhagavan, I have tried my level best. Another 10 minutes only is there for the end of this competition. So please show me the way. As even he completed his prayer, there was a thought in his mind that I have not searched inside the Shivalinga. How a person can hide inside the Shivalinga? So he went near and knocked it. Sound came. Then he understood. If there is a space inside the Shivalinga, then only the sound can come. Otherwise, rock cannot give that much sound. So he shook that Shivalinga and the cover was released. Rajadrashta Raja Bhavati. This is the story in our Parampara, Shastra Parampara. And our Acharyas say this entire human life and creation is nothing but exhibition ground. You have come here for what purpose? Have you ever thought of? Either you are settling in hotel, or in library, or in giant wheel entertainment, or in cinema hall, or in making friendships, and you call it as settling in life? Settling in hotel, settling in cinema hall, settling with people, is it a real settling? This awareness of looking back, whether I have walked the right path, I am going in the right direction. Simha Avalokanam it is called. As even the lion walks, now and then it will see like this. Whether I have walked the right path, I am going in the right direction. Whether I am inside my territory. Because outside territory there will be dangers, even for lion. So that Simha Avalokanam is done in Shastra Sangha in sadhu sangha. This will be tasty only if a jiva has this type of association from childhood on. Understood? So many nice things are there. Even in internet, our own classes are put. Our classes of our Gurudev is there. So you go and see how many people have watched it. 40, 50. And you just released a cinema, you go and see how many people it watched it. 1 million, 2 million. Why? The taste doesn't come. Now you understood? For moksha purushartha, a dharmic society is required. Otherwise, the entire society will be a nastika society, an adharmic society, controlled by one selfish autocrat. You call him any name, president, prime minister, whatever it name. Having no direction for his own life, for the life of the nation. There is a nation called North Korea. People are made to believe the ruler is the God. Ruler is the God. And young women want to live with that person. So every year, minimum 100 young women come and marry him. And there is a selection process for that marriage. Very funny. The entire nation, you cannot get out of that nation. They will kill you. The entire nation lives in slavery. Entire nation. And they have atomic bombs also. So whole nation lives to fight. What nation it is? Another nation. Whole nation lives to make money. Another nation. Whole nation lives for entertainment. No family setup, no child care. And we are all fortunate to be born in this Bharata Desha, wherein still there is a resistance to establish the dharma. There is a resistance. Whenever the materialistic ideas are poured into the nation's people's mind, there is a resistance. No, this cannot be the goal of life. Becoming superpower is not the goal of life. Becoming economically wealthy is not the goal of life. Not that they are all not necessary, but that cannot be the goal of life. So, Satsanga is very, very important for not only sadhus, not only spiritual seekers, but for the entire nation, for each family. Otherwise, the fate will be the humanity will be drowning itself in fighting with the shadows. You keep a mirror in front of the dog. Immediately it barks. Why? Same mirror you keep in front of the elephant. It enjoys its beauty. You know that? There was a research. In front of every animal, they have kept this big mirror. As even the dog comes in front of the mirror, who taught it to bark? Bhagavan only knows. Like that. And it is afraid of its own shadow and fights with shadow. Tiger pounds upon the mirror. Then when lion came, lion comes and like this it shows, so head comes. Then again it goes behind, where is that second fellow? Because it considers that as a second fellow. Only one animal, this elephant, because its brain is bigger brain, you know. It understands this is my reflection. And nicely it enjoys its appearance. Because it cannot see background. Now it turns like this. I saw that video. One person sent to me. So we have to decide whether the society should live like a dog or an elephant. So Shastra says the whole creation is your own reflection. Why you are fighting with your reflection, with your shadow? Be happy. It's all your glory. Otherwise, if you don't have that awareness, whole life is what? Individual versus the totality. That is what now going on. Insecurity is 24/7. Restlessness is 24/7. Stress is 24/7. Not only in waking state, even in dream. So where the humanity march towards? So Vedanta should be assimilated in our life, and we should live. Through this living, we should impact at least 2 people. If you are in a family setup, you influence by your living your own children or your own parent. They did not get that opportunity. You got it. By your calm living, you make them to be calm. Because once they become old age, restlessness will be there. Because all the while they have lived that type of life only. So without getting angry about their restlessness, if you teach them how to be, very difficult. So Vedanta should be assimilated in our life. The Sutta Muni says, Nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki srinvatam swakatam krishnaha punyashravana kirtanaha hridyantasto hyapadrani vidhunoti suhrutsatha. Beautiful ideas. When a person comes to Satsanga, what he hears, I told you. He hears his own dignity, his connection with divine nature. Satam Suhrut. Bhagavan is called here as Suhrut, Hitakari of a sadhu. Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Krishnaha Satam Sukhrute Swakatam Srinvatam. When the person who comes to Satsanga, when he hears the glory of Satam Sukhrut, Bhagavan, who happened to be Krishna, because it is Bhagavata Purana. Here the divinity is given a name, individual, particular name, Krishna. When it happens, when he hears the glory of the Lord, what happens? Hridyantastahasan abhadrani vidhunoti. Bhagavan enters through the ears. When we hear the glory of the Bhagavan, who happen to be Hitakari of sadhus, he enters our heart through the ears. Then after entering, what he will do? Abhadrani vidhunoti. Amangalani, Abhadrani means Amangalani vidhunoti. He removes the all Amangalas. What are all Amangalas in the mind? You know that. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya, Moha, delusion. All impractical imaginary ideals are called delusion. Moghasha, Mogha Karmanaha, Moha Jnana Vichetasaha. Idiots, he says. Bhagavan scolds in Bhagavad Gita. Moghasha, Mogha Karmanaha, Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha. No mind at all, he says. I have given mind, but they don't use it. Krishna cannot go and tell to a buffalo, why you do Moghasha, Mogha Karma? Only human being he can tell, because he has given to human being. So the intellect, the mind which is given to humanity to live with peace and happiness, to feel always secured, is not feeling secured, is not feeling happy and peace because of the existence of all these terrorists. Krama, Krodha, Mada, Matsarya, Mohadi. So these terrorists are removed by Bhagavan Krishna. You bring a tiger in order to get rid of bleating sound of goats. All these bleating goats are there. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. How to get, you cannot handle them directly. So bring Bhagavan into your heart. When he comes, then he takes care of them. Hridyantastaha san vidhinoti abhadrani. So Krishna Katha makes this mind from fish basket to flower basket. If this Krishna Katha happened in the childhood itself, through the parent, in those days, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpapas, and mother and father, daily something they will tell about Ramayana and Mahabharata. Now all the aunties and uncles and grandpas and grandmas, they are hearing stories. Arey, it is a time to tell this story to your children. Nobody. Then the storyteller is an idiot with self-agenda, media wala. Not that technology is wrong. The technology is in the wrong hands. The technology gives you freedom, choices. But to teach the society how to use this technology, that wrong use should not happen. While giving the car to your son, you should teach how to drive it. That is not there in the present day education system and technological system. So that is why now nobody is knowing where to go, why to go, how to go, for what purpose to go, after going there what I will do. Very difficult. All these confusions will go if a person comes to Satsanga. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhavati uttama shloke bhaktihi naishtiki. When the mind is purified, how it is purified? Nityam bhagavata sevaya. Bhagavata seva is the means here. To clean the body, soap is the means. Detergent is the means. Okay. To clean mind, what is the means? Bhagavata seva. There are two meanings for this Bhagavata seva. One is Bhagavataha, means a sadhu. The sadhu can be your father, or mother, or a teacher, or a monk, or a noble person, anyone. You living with him, by serving him, that's a Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, you was told. One should serve the parent. Means what? You will learn. What you learn? You will learn at least dharma. Provided if the father and mother are dharmic people. Understand? So Bhagavata Sevaya means by serving the noble person, one meaning. Another meaning is by hearing the Bhagavata Shastra. Bhagavata Seva means hearing the Bhagavata Shastra. When you serve the elders, if they are dharmic, they will automatically tell the Bhagavata Shastra. Krishna Katha, they will tell. Bhagavata Shastra means what? Krishna Katha. Dharma Katha. Moksha Upaya. All these things they will tell. Naturally. Or when you hear this Bhagavata Shastra, your nearby elders may not tell all these things. Your distant elders, Prahalada Swami, Durva Swami, Shuka Swami, they are all our elders only. Understood? Unfortunately, if you don't get the nearby elders to tell this, come to Bhagavata Seva. Then, Abhadrani Nashtani Bhavati. Then, Abhadreshu Nashta Prayeshu, when the Amangala thoughts are removed from the mind, Naistiki bhaktihi bhagavati uttama shloke bhavati. Beautiful statement. For Bhagavan here given two names. Uttama shlokaha, one name. Bhagavan is another. Uttama shlokaha. We all talk and talk and talk, or sing and sing and sing, or admire and admire and admire about normal people. About cinema wala, about rich person, about educated person. No punya or purushartha. However much you are fan for a cinema wala, however much you try to imitate his dress and hairstyle, you cannot become that hero. Correct? When we were student, our teacher told, still I remember. In those days, one Rajinikanth was. So he used to have one type of hairstyle. So our students in the school used to do. Then the teacher told, Arey, however much you imitate, you will continue to be fan of Rajinikanth only. You cannot be Rajinikanth. You look like means what? Not. So imitation doesn't help. If it is with regard to the normal people, if it is with regard to Bhagavan, it gives you devotion. If at all you want to imitate Bhagavan. If at all you want to talk about Bhagavan, or talk to Bhagavan, or talk as Bhagavan. As Bhagavan. If there is a situation in the family, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, tell that shloka. Ashocyananvashocastam prajnavadam cha bhashase. Tell to your parent, tell to your children. You people are talking like intelligent, but you are crying. The person who cries is not intelligent. It is Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. You talk as Bhagavan. The quarrel will stop. The difference of opinion will stop. If husband says to wife, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Amma, you talk like intelligent, but still you are crying. So therefore you are not intelligent. Gata son agata suche na anushochanti panditaha na anushochanti. Pandita don't get anger. Panditas don't cry. So you are crying, therefore you are not pandita. If you tell, what will happen? So you talk about the God, you talk to the God, you talk to the people as God. Then Naistiki Bhaktihi. It's a gradual transformation of quality of life of an individual who comes to Satsanga. This transformation leads to the ultimate freedom, ultimate benefit, ultimate victory, ultimate achievement, which can be attained by a human being. That gradual progress of spiritual life we will see in the next class. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam tadeva shashvan manaso mahotsavam tadeva shokarnavam shochanam nrina yaduttama shloka yashonu giyate gopika jivana smaranam govinda govinda.
ಭಕ್ತರಾಣೆ ವಂಚಕನಾದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ತನುಮನಧನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಂಚಕನಾದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ರಂಗ ಮನಸೋಣಿಂದಲೇ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಮನಸೋಣಿಂದಲೇ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ಆನೆ ರಂಗ ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಕಾಕು ಮನುಜರ ಸಂಗವ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಕಾಕು ಮನುಜರ ಸಂಗವ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ರಂಗ ಲೌಕಿಕ ಬಿಡಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಲೌಕಿಕವ ಬಿಡಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ ರಂಗ ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ. ನಿನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಶಿಷ್ಟರ ಸಂಗವ ಮಾಡದಿದ್ದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಶಿಷ್ಟರ ಸಂಗವ ಮಾಡದಿದ್ದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ರಂಗ ದುಷ್ಟರ ಸಂಗವ ಬಿಡಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ದುಷ್ಟರ ಸಂಗವ ಬಿಡಿಸದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ಆನೆ ರಂಗ ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನಾಶ್ರಯ ಮಾಡದಿದ್ದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನಾಶ್ರಯ ಮಾಡದಿದ್ದರೆ ಎನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ರಂಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿನುಳಿಯದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿನುಳಿಯದಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ಆನೆ ರಂಗ ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ಆನೆ ರಂಗ ನಿನಗೋ ಆನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ. ಎನಗೋ ನಿನಗೋ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಾನೆ.